This is Japanese craft beer reviews and welcome. And today we will look at a beer from the Good Wolf Brewery in Higashi Yoshino, not a prefecture. It's a small village, about 1,500 people. There's some local artists who work there, and apparently the last wolf in Japan was captured there in 1905. It was founded by Hiroyuki Ishii, who you see here, who was a marathoner and a mountain trail runner, and went to the U.S. and was impressed by U.S. craft beer. And then he and his wife were running in the mountains, as you can see here, the mountains of not a prefecture, and they ran down the mountain into this valley and were so impressed they decided they would live there, and they bought a 100-year-old house and then refurbished it and have put a brewery into it. It is one of the most remote breweries I have ever visited. Absolutely beautiful area. The water apparently comes from the mountains nearby, Taiko Mountains, and the brewer said it's exceptionally good water. They have a number of flagship beers they make. Here's the goat who lives next door to them, apparently the neighbor's goat. And the four flagship beers are called Ruru, Yuzu B, Black Wolf, and MIPA, Miyoshino IPA. And they also have a number of collaborations that they do with local farmers. Their Yuzu beer, for example, is one, and their Ryujin beer is another, with sweet potatoes grown from a local farmer. And they have a tap room, and it's open on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and also holidays, if the holiday is a Friday or a Monday. Untapped lists 9 beers from them, and so, again, they're fairly new, not quite well known. And here is the beer we will look at today from the Good Wolf Brewery. And my kitty cat has just decided to come over and inspect it. And actually, he's not a beer drinker. Not yet. And this beer is called the Good Wolf Sakura Gose. And it is a gose, a fruited gose or a flavored gose. Hey, get out of that glass. No, you don't want to be in there. Okay. And it is... it has some unusual ingredients in it. The word sakura is cherry in Japanese, cherry tree. And this is considered a hapushu because the malt content isn't so high. Here it has malt from Germany and Canada. So the malt is, again, from Germany and Canada, and it also has what's called natural cherry blossom essence, and this is from Higashi Yoshino area. And this area of Japan is famous for cherry blossoms in springtime. And also an unusual one, prickly pear cactus and salted cherry blossoms, which are kind of a little snack here sometimes. I've had them, and you see them some places like Kyoto. You can pick up salted cherry blossoms as a kind of snack. And so it has some unusual ingredients, and of course, gosa is often contains salt, and so it should be a kind of refreshing drink. And rate beer, no ratings. It wasn't even listed until this afternoon. And on Untapped, nothing as well. So the Good Wolf is kind of under the radar, I would say. Okay, so this one costs 825 yen. It's 330 milliliters. This would work out to $5.80, about 90 cents US, and 5.3 euros for this one. Okay, some specialty ingredients in it, and they have raised the price a little bit on this one. Okay, and label art. They often use this artist, I can't remember his name, but kind of a anime themed sort of thing with a young woman and of course a wolf, and it looks like a very good wolf. Okay, let's give this one a go. And so Gosa is a style which much more popular in Germany than elsewhere. Some American brewers make it. In Japan, some brewers have also made it, but it's not one of the more commonly seen styles. Okay, so this is very clear, medium gold straw, very light carbonation floating up, and very thin head. Okay, right away. It smells something lightly sweet. So maybe that essence of cherry. It smells like something you'd use in baking, actually. Something in making a cake. Definitely it's a fruity sort of smell. Lightly tingling in the nostrils. Flavor. Okay, we get the salt right away. This is tart, and my cat is climbing up to the tower. Lightly tart. Salt comes out right away over the tongue. Fruit is there. It is something like plums, maybe. If anything, I'd say it might be a little too salty, but still not unpleasant at all. The fruit is really great in this. This cactus, prickly pear cactus, an unusual ingredient. Kind of medium bodied, not as thin as many goses would be. Kind of coats the tongue, goes down lightly heavy, and the hopping is very, very minimal. I don't think I mentioned hops in the list of ingredients, but there are hops. It's the final ingredient, so probably pretty minimal. You don't want a terribly, terribly bitter gose, probably. Although that might be interesting to try out. Very unusual. Nicely fruited. I'm kind of at a loss here. What is this like? I guess a salted light fruit compote, something like that. Yeah, maybe some apples, plums in there. Maybe like peach, but the salt really, really kind of dominates. Overall, I think this is very well done. The drink by date is right here. It is the 22nd of October, which is like two months off, so it's still in good shape here. Once again, this is called the Good Wolf Sakura Gose. Go online if you live in Japan. You can order from them, and this one is available, I think. So give it a try. Tell me what you think. Okay, that is it for today. Bye-bye.